to DeKalb, Illinois, and home to the Northern Illinois Huskies. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time. And the Miners will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Snagged out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
3rd down coming up.
Wants to keep it in the air. Complete. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And that's another first down.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback on the keeper. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
1st and goal, Northern Illinois.
He wants to throw it. Touchdown, Huskies! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UTEP 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So UTEP's offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away way statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun. Wants to pass. Unloads it left. That's caught. It's Harris. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. All right, guys, let's step back here and talk UTEP. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from the 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program, and he's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Miners headed quickly to the line.
Man, I'll tell you, this quarterback has got things you simply cannot coach. How about that situation? 3rd, it's a passing situation. The defense knows that they do a great job in coverage, but this guy just has tools. He's got physical attributes and speed and elusiveness, things you can't coach, that allows him to go pick up the 1st down and keep the offense on the field.
Got it in the middle. It's Harris. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Miners really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UTEP.
Touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And he makes the extra point. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the grab. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll go back to work on offense. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And the Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Miners moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Miners with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll give it to the back. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
3rd down coming.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He caught it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miners.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by 7 over Colorado.
Off play action on 1st down.
Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And this is why it's so important, David, to get the run game going, because it sets up play action and gives them an opportunity to take these types of shots down the field.
And it's just so hard because as a defensive lineman, when you give the play action, I'm thinking run, I'm playing run, slows that pass rush down just enough and sucks those linebackers up, make those passing windows so much bigger. Nice job by the offense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Looking for a deep man. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Husky. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job forcing a turnover.
And the fumble recovery gives the ball to the offense with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking deep. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Sets up the screen. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the 2nd. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. From the shotgun, they'll run it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Right back to the well. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on 1st down. A little release to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. On the move at the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. He's stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. High the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. And the Miners will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. Looking to fire. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. They boot it away on fourth down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting
obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Running into the open space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They'll run it from the gun. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. Going for 6. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Fitted in the window for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator Chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 7 over Arizona. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
On the run, still looking. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the keeper. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Miners will send out the punt unit. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Northern Illinois putting together a threat in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Punts it out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Snap in the shotgun. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Going to swing it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
At the 41. And first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Of 11. That's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Miners line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. The give on the inside. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Trying play action. Finds a tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Unloads to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got his man, makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. To the ground with the back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. He's in open space downfield.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On 1st down from their own 22. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
He ends up getting tackled.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the shotgun, the inside give. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. It's a draw. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. And the Miners come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Miners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
And the Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
In long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Florida is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Gainesville for some time. They're up 14 over Arizona. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Good enough for a first down.
Used the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Finds a tight end down the gut. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Running back searching for a hole. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Finds some fresh air. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. It's complete to the right. Big guy tries to barrel in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
UTEP 17.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Look out, he's got room. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the tailback. There he goes. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking down the middle. Touchdown, Huskies. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Boy, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown.
52. UTEP 17.
Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just